Hi everyone, I'm Mr. Zhang from Coco Education. So in this video, we'll discuss the solution for the questions from NMOS 2024. Now in the first question, first we can find that 19 times 19 is 361. 12 times 12 is 144. So divide by the difference between the two fractions. Let's get a common denominator. So both fractions, the LCM for the denominator is 12 times 19. So first fraction, everything times 19. Second fraction is everything times 12. Let's simplify it. There's 217. So divided by, right, this is 361 over 228 minus 144 over 228. This gives us 217 divided by 217 over 228. Now, divided by a fraction is the same as times the reciprocal. So this equals to 217 times 228 over 217. We swap the position for the numerator and denominator. And now we cancel the common factors 217. The answer is 228. For question 2, so to check the number of rectangles, first we can see in the horizontal direction, right? If you check the small rectangle, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Those rectangles consist of two regions. There's 1, 2, and 3. Then those consist of three regions. There's 1 and 2. Then lastly, we have the whole thing. There's 1. So that's 10 rectangles in total. Then let's check for the vertical direction. Small rectangle, we have 1, 2, 3. 3 of them. Then after that, those consist of two regions is 2. The whole thing is 1. So altogether, there's 6. Now we combine the two directions together. 10 times 6 equals to 60. For question 3, the altogether 30 coins of 20 cents and 50 cents. So we can use the assumption method. Now you assume that all 30 coins are 20 cents. So the total value is 30 times 20 equals to 600 cents. But actual value is 990. It's 990 cents. So we look for the difference. Difference is 390. Now what causes the difference is that we need to change some of the 20 cents into 50-cent coins. So for every coin we swap, this is plus 30. So 390 divided by 30. This is 13 50-cent coins. The rest of them are 20 cents. So we use the total 30 minus 13. The answer is 17. Now, question 4. The sum of A, B, C equals to D. So they want us to get the smallest possible value of the product. So one thing we need to take note that these are different prime numbers. Right, so it must be 3 odd numbers added together equals to another odd number. So D must be odd. Then let's try the smallest number, 3 plus 5 plus 7. This equals to 15. 15 is not prime. So this is wrong. The next group is 3 plus 5 plus 11 equals to 19. So 19 is prime. This one is correct. So A equals to 3, B equals to 5, C equals to 11, and D equals to 19. The product equals to 3135. Okay, now question 5. So at 9 a.m., X travel from A to B and Y travel from B to A. They travel towards each other. Now, they meet at a point 30 meters away from the midpoint. So we know the speed ratio. The speed is 5 to 6. Okay, speed of X to the speed of Y is 5 to 6. Now, because they travel the same amount of time, so the distance traveled follow the same ratio. Distance traveled by car X, let's say this is 5U, then distance traveled by car Y is 6U. So let's draw a diagram. This is for X, 5U. Y travels 6U. So we know that the total distance is 11 units. And we can use 11U divided by 2. Now half of it is 5.5U. So this is the midpoint. Now half of it is 5.5U. The remaining half is also 5.5U. So we know that the distance between this point and this point equals to 30 meters. This means that 5.5U minus 5U equals to 30. 0.5U equals to 30, so 1U equals to 60. Now, the distance between tongue A and tongue B is 11 units. So answer is 660. Now, question 6. So we want to get the smallest value of A, B, C. First, we know that A is the first digit. It has to be 1. Then D is 4. 1 plus 4 is 5. And now the smallest value for B is a 0. Then C, A, B, C, they must all be different. So C can be 2. Then you can see that 2 plus 5 is 7. 0 plus 6 is 6. Okay, so ABC is 102. This is the smallest value. Now, question 7. So let's follow the ratio given. A to B to C to 4 to 6 to 14. So let's find the total. 4 plus 6 plus 14. Total is 24 units. And they share equally among them. 24 divided by 3 equals to 8. So each person get 8 units. Then it says that B would have 8 more pieces of cookies from 6U to 8U. Then we plus 8. So 8U minus 6U equals to 8. 2U is 8. 1U equals to 4. Now, total number of cookies is 24U, so the answer is 96. So question 8. Now, area of the rectangle is 150, and the ratio of the two sides is 3 to 2. So first we can get that 150, this is 15 times 10. This follow the ratio 3 to 2. So CD is 15, BC is 10. And area of the square is 64, so 64 is 8 times 8. Now one side of the square equals to 8. So to find the shaded area, we can find the total. Total area is the sum of the rectangle and the square. This equals to 214. Now let's check for the unshaded. So triangle BCE. The base is 15 plus 8. That's 23. The height equals to 10. So base times height divided by 2. The area is 115. Next, for triangle ABG, the base is 15. Then you check this is 10 and 8. Difference is 2. So AG equals to 2. Base times height divided by 2 equals to 15. Then lastly, triangle GF. This one is 8 times 8 divided by 2. So the area is 32. So we can find the sum of the unshaded. 115 plus 15 plus 32 equals to 162. So the last step, we check area of the shaded. We use the total, 214 minus the unshaded, equals to 52. Now, in question 9, so Mark and James, they can assemble 80 toy trains together in 2 hours. 2 hours is 120 minutes. So we can work out the rate. M plus J This 80 over 120. Simplify it. So every minute it can finish 2/3 of a toy. Now, Mark alone can finish 32 toys in 80 minutes. So the rate of Mark is 32 over 80. Simplify it. This one is 2 over 5. Then from there, we can find the rate of J. So rate of James is the sum of the rate 2 over 3 minus the rate of Mark 2 over 5. Right, that's 10 over 15 minus 6 over 15. So this equals to 4 over 15. So how many minutes does James take to assemble a total of 64 toy trains? So 64 divided by the rate of James, 4 over 15. This equals to 64 times 15 over 4. Right, cancel the common factors. 64 divided by 4 is 16. So 16 times 15. The answer is 240. Now, question 10. So we can find the total scores for the whole class. There are 40 students. Average is 76. So 40 times 76. Total is 3,040. Now, 2 of the students left the class. So we use 38. Now we had 38 students times the average, 77. There's 2926. So we check for the difference. Difference give us the sum of A and B. This 3040 minus 2926. This 114. Now A scores 2 more than B, and the sum of them is 114. So to find the value of A, we can add 2, 114 plus 2. Then now they are the same, then divide by 2. Yeah, so we find that A is 58, where B is 56. The sum is 114. So answer is 58. Hi everyone, I'm Mr. Zhang from Coco Education. So in this video, we'll discuss the solutions for question 11 to question 20. Now, question 11, there is 275 plates and some cups. So we know that 8% of the plates and 4% of the cups were chipped. Let's say the number of plate. Yeah, we let the number of plate be a number of cups be 1U. Let's find the percentage of cups and plates in good condition. So for the plates, it will be the remaining 92%. This 275 times 92%. Then for the cups is 1U times, so 4% were cheap. The remaining 96% were in good condition. This 1U times 96% equals to the total number of the plates and cups. So 275 plus 1U, those in good condition is 94.9%. Now let's just do the calculations. So first we can cancel out the percentage sign. Cancel out the percentage. Now we have 275 times 92, then plus 96 units. Right, this equals to 275 times 94.9 plus 94.9 units. So we find the difference, 96U, 94.9U. And then we move this 275 times 92 to the other side. So we get 275 times this 94.9 minus 92. Okay, move the number to the right hand side and move the units to the left hand side. Right, 96 minus 94.9 is 1.1. So 1.1 units. There's 275 times 2.9. So times 10. 11 units equals to 275 times 29. Now 275 is divisible by 11, so divide by 11. There's 25. So 1U equals to 25 times 29. The answer is 725. Yeah. That's the total number of cups. Now let's move on to question 12. So we need to make sure that AB plus BA is not a palindrome. First, for AB, there's 10A plus 1B. A is on the 10th digit, B is on the 1st digit. And then for the number BA, there's 10B plus 1A. B is on the 10th digit, A is on the 1st digit. So the sum of them is 11A plus 11B. There's 11 times of A plus B. And then we can see that this will be a palindrome as long as A plus B is a single digit number. So let's say if now A plus B, if it's 1, then this is 11. Right? If A plus B equals to 2, then we get 22, 33, all the way to 99. These are all palindromes. So if A plus B equals to 10, 110 is not a palindrome. This means that first time when it's not a palindrome is when A plus B equals to 10. And we want to get the smallest value of AB. This means that A is 1, B is 9. So 1 plus 9 is 10. So the number is 19 plus 91 equals to 110. 110 is not a palindrome. So AB is 19. Okay, in the next question, first let's connect AO. So we make use of the set ratio. BE is 2 times of AE. It's 2 to 1. So let's say triangle AOE is 1U, triangle BOE is 2U. Next, AF equals to FD. This is 1 to 1. So we can let triangle AOF be 1P. DOF is 1P. So we can check the total area is 60. Then first we check this one. Triangle ABF. ABF is a quarter of ABCD. Because AF is half. That's half times 1 divided by 2. So it's a quarter of ABCD. So 3U plus 1P equals to a quarter times 60. Simplify it. 3u plus 1p equals to 15. Next, let's check the triangle ADE. So triangle ADE is 1/6 of ABCD. This side is 1. This is 1/3 of the total. So 1 times 1/3 divided by 2. This is 1/6. Right. So 1u plus 2p equals to 1/6 times 60. Right. So 1u plus 2p is 10. Right, let's make use of the two equations. Now we can take the first equation times 2. So 6u plus 2p equals to 30. And we find the difference. Difference is 5u. 5u equals to 20. So 1u is 4. And then we can find the value of 1p. Because 1u plus 2p is 10. So 4 plus 2p equals to 10. 2p equals to 6. 1p equals to 3. Find the area of AEOF. AEOF is 1u plus 1p. This equals to 3 plus 4. The answer is 7. Now, question 14. So we check distance between A and B is 100. Distance between B and C is 300. So we draw the diagram first. Right, they go in the same direction. This one is the catch-up problem. Right, B is trying to catch up with A. So first we can find their speed difference. Speed of B minus the speed of A equals to the catch-up distance, 100, divided by the time. So it says that B can catch up with A in 5 minutes, divided by 5. Difference between their speed is 20. Then we check the difference between the speed of C and the speed of B. The distance between them is 300. C can catch up in 10 minutes time. So 300 divided by 10 equals to 30. So from these two, we know that speed of C minus the speed of A. This will be 30 plus 20. So C is 50 meters per minute faster than A. Now, the distance between A and C is 400. Right, 300 plus 100. So we use the catch-up distance, 400, divided by the difference of their speed. Difference between C and A is 50. This gives us the time. So it takes 8 minutes to catch up. The answer is 8. Next, for question 15. So this type of question, you can use 180 times the number of angles they're asking. So let's just write number of corners. Each corner corresponds to one angle, minus 360 times the number of intersection points. Now altogether, we have 9 angles here from A to I. That's 180 times 9. For the number of intersection point is that you just choose a random point in the center, connect this to one of the corner, and then we can see there are 2 intersection points. 1, 2. Now, if you choose any other corner, the number of intersection point is always the same. Let's say you choose point H. There are also 2 intersection points. 1, 2. So number of intersection points is always 2. This times 2. So difference is 900. That gives us the answer. Next, in question 16. So the sum of the two number and difference of the two number is in the ratio of 29 to 9. Let's say the two numbers are A and B. So A plus B, we can let it be 29U. A minus B is 9U. And you can just simply add them together. Okay, so when it's added together, this gives us 2A. The B cancel each other, so 2A is 38U, so A is 19U. Then subsequently, we can find that B is just 10U. The product of them is 1710, so 19U times 10U equals to 1710. Right. This 190U squared equals to 1710. So divided by 190, we get that U squared equals to 9. Now we know 3 times 3 equals to 9. This means that 1U equals to 3. So 1U equals to 3, we can work out the two numbers. A is 19 times 3 equals to 57. And B equals to 10 times 3 equals to 30. They're asking for the smaller number, so answer is 30. Okay, next in question 17. So this one says that the shaded region is 1/9 of square A. Let's say the shader is 1U. So square A is 9 units, 1 out of 9. Now we can move the shader region. So you move this part to here. Then now we can see that this is a quarter of the small square. So you move one of the small triangle to the other side. Now this one equals to the shader area. Because this one are the diagonals of the square. So this is cut into 4 equal parts. Each of them is 1U. So the small square is 4 units. So the error ratio is M/N is 9/4. Sorry, this is M/N is the set ratio. So the error ratio is 9/4. And we know that the error ratio equals to the square of the set ratio. That's m squared over n squared. Right, m squared give us area of the big square A. If this is m times m, so that's m squared. The other one is n times n. So 3 squared equals to 9. So it means that m equals to 3. And n equals to 2. 3 plus 2 equals to 5. Now, question 18. So Peter followed the route A, B, C, D, A. Then let's find the distance. Okay, so A is 240. There's AB. Then BC is 500. Right, so the perimeter of the rectangle is 240 plus 500 times 2. That's 1480. Then after that, he took a 20-second rest. So 1480 plus 20. Now, of course, this is divided by 1 because it's 1 meter per second. This gives us the time 1480 seconds. So 1480 plus the 20 seconds to take a break is 1500 seconds. Now, for Quintus, he traveled via this route. This is 300 plus 400 plus 500. This 1200. So the speed is the same, 1 meter per second. This takes 1200 seconds. So they are looking for the next time where they meet each other at point A. Then we need to look for the LCM of 1500 and 1200. Right, LCM is 6000. So the time taken is 6000 divided by 1. This 6000 seconds later, they'll meet again. They're asking in terms of minutes. Let's do a unit conversion. 6000 divided by 60. This equals to 100 minutes. Next, for question 19. So there are 5 Monday, 5 Tuesday, and 5 Wednesday. Then we know that in this month, there are 31 days. 31 divided by 7, the 4 are 3. Right, so the remainder 3 indicate the one with the extra day. So there are 5 Monday, 5 Tuesday, and 5 Wednesday. This is from the remainder. These are the ones with the extra day. So if we draw the calendar, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, it always starts from the one with the extra day. So first day of the month is a Monday. Second day is a Tuesday. Third day is Wednesday. Right. Then we know that next week there's plus 7, so that's 8, 9, 10. Plus 7, 15, 16, 17. Then 15 plus 7, 22, 23, 24. Plus 7 again. This 29, 30, 31. So the last day of the month is on Wednesday. If it's Wednesday, then the answer equals to 3. Then let's move on to question 20. So let's draw a Venn diagram. First, we have 3 circles, 1 for each subject. Now, 172 students pass English, 179 pass math, and then 101 students pass science but fail math. Now, we know that the overlap between these 2 circles is those who pass math and science at the same time. So it will be those that's outside the circles. This gives us the 101 students. These are the students who pass math but fails who pass science but fail math. This 101. And then for math, total is 179. Let's find the total of these 2 groups, 101 plus 179. There's 280. Those who only pass English are the remaining number of students, this part here. So we can just use the total. Total is 378. So minus 280. This equals to 98. So those who only pass English is 98 students. Hello everyone, I'm Mr. Zhang from Coco Education. So in this video, we'll discuss the solutions from question 21 to question 30. Now, in question 21, this one is a 6-sided figure. So we have 9 equilateral triangles in the figure. Now, one side of the small equilateral triangle in the middle is 1 cm. There's 1. And let's say the second smallest, one side equals to 1 U. There's 1 U, 1 U. Okay. So we check this part. There's 1 U plus 1. And then the next one, these two are the same. There's 1 U plus 1. Now you check this side is 1 U plus 2. 1 U plus 2. Now this one is 1 U plus 2, then plus 1, 1 U plus 3. So we can see on top we have 1 U plus 1 U, that's 2 U. This equals to 1 U plus 3. From there, we can solve that 1 U equals to 3 cm. So let's label it in the figure. This is 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6. So we add all the sides together. 3 plus 3 plus 4 plus 4 plus 5 plus 5 plus 6. This equals to 30. That's the perimeter of the 6-sided figure. Next, for question 22, because the difference between the adjacent number is the same. So this is the arithmetic sequence. It's constant difference. So we can just find the average. Average is also the middle number. There are 11 numbers in total. So the middle number is the sixth number. This is the number F. So F equals to 2024 divided by 11. This is 184. That's for the number F. They are looking for the sum of the first number and the last number. Now we know that the first number plus the last number, if this is divided by 2, that gives us the average. Average is F. So A plus K equals to 2 times of F. 2 times of the middle number, so it's 2 times 184 equals to 368. Then in question 23, so they want to find the total surface area of figure 1. Now we check each surface. This is a 6 by 6 square minus a 2 by 2 square. So 6 square minus 2 square equals to 32. There are 6 faces, 32 times 6. This 192. Then let's check the inner surface. Okay, there are the inner surface as well. So we can see it clearer in the second figure. Right, these are the newly introduced surface. So for each direction, we have 4 small squares. Right, each of the small square is 2 times 2. The 4 each. And there are 4 squares, so that's 16. Now again, there are 6 directions: the front, the back, top, bottom, left, and right. So 16 times 6. The newly added surface add up to 96. So let's add them together. 192 plus 96. Now the total surface area is 288. So in question 24, each number times 2 give us the next number. So they're asking for the remainder when the sequence is divided by 5. Now let's check the pattern for the remainder. So divide by 5. First number is R2. Now 4 divided by 5 is R4. 8 divided by 5 is R3. 16 divided by 5 is R1. Then 32 divided by 5 is R2. 64 is R4. 128 is R3. And 256 is R1. So we can see the repeating pattern. This every 4 numbers, it repeats itself. 2, 4, 3, 1. So the 40th term, 40 divided by 4, this term R0. No remainder means it's the last term of the pattern. The last term of the pattern gives us a remainder of 1. So the 40th term is remainder 1. Then 67th term, 67 divided by a pattern of 4 numbers. This 16, remainder 3. Remainder 3 is the third number of the pattern. This R3. So let's add them together. Sum of their remainder is R4. So answer is 4. Now let's move on to question 25. So we check those who are wearing glasses to those who are not wearing glasses. Then we have the men and the women. So it says that for the women, this ratio is 5 to 8. Let's say this is 5U, this 8U. And for the men, wearing glasses to not wearing glasses is 3 to 4. Let's say the number of men who are wearing glasses is 3P, not wearing is 4P. Follow the ratio given, 3 to 4. So for the total, it follow the ratio 7 to 10. Now it means that the sum of them, 3P plus 5U, compared to 4P plus 8U, the ratio is 7 to 10. So let's write it down. And so we can use the cross multiplication method. When two fractions equal to each other, the number across the diagonal give us the same product. So 3P plus 5U times 10 equals to 4P plus 8U times 7. Let's simplify it. 30P plus 50U equals to 28P plus 56U. So 30 minus 28, 2P. 56 minus 50, is 6U. Then simplified, we get 1P equals to 3 units. Now that comparing M to N. So number of women who wear glasses, this is 5U. To the number of men who are wearing glasses, this is 3P. This one is M over N. Now, because 1P equals to 3 units, so 3P equals to 3 times 3U, this is 9 units. Cancel the U, this is 5 over 9. So it means that M equals to 5, N equals to 9. Sum of M and N equals to 14. Now, question 26. So the furniture retailer has a total of 7,270 dining table and sofa sets. Now, he sold 3/5 of the dining tables and 72% of the sofa sets. So we simplify 72%. 72 over 100 divided by 4, this is 18 over 25. So let's say for the dining table, and just write DT, and the sofa sets, and write SS. Dining table is 3 out of 5. Let's say we start with 5U and then sold 3U. There are 2 units left. For the sofa sets, 18 out of 25. So we'll start from 25p minus 18p. There's 7p left. Okay. After that, he imported an additional 52 dining tables plus 52. So in the end, number of sofa sets is 16 1/3% of the dining tables. Now let's do a conversion. 16 1/3%. Convert it into a mixed number. 16 1/3 equals to 49/3. Percentage means divided by 100. So this equals to 49/300. So in the end, let's make the number into 300p and 49p. Right. There's no increase from this step, so means that everything on top, we should make the final number into 49p. Then everything here times 7. Okay, so at first is 175p. The 18 times 7, this is sold 126p. And then we have 49p left. This is the number left in the end. Then we can get from here. So for the number of dining tables, 2u plus 52, this equals to 300p. Then we also know that at first, 5u plus 175p equal to 7270. Now let's get the same number of units. This 2u and 5u, LCM is 10. So the first equation, everything times 5. Second equation, everything times 2. Let's simplify it. Okay, from the first equation, we can get 10u. Now 5 times 52, that's 260. Equals to 1500p. In the second equation, we have 10u plus 350p. This equals to 14540. Right, so now we look for the difference. Let's say we take the second equation minus the first equation. So on the left-hand side, 10u cancel each other. We have 350p minus 260 equals to 14540 minus 1500p. So rearrange it, plus 1500p is 1850p, then plus 260, this equals to 14800. Divided by 1850, 1p equals to 8. Right, number of sofa sets at first is 175p. So the answer is 1400. Question 27. So we want to get the maximum number of liters of detergent that can be purchased. Now we should buy the one with the large size and medium size small. Because you check the unit price, this one is 250 divided by 2. So for 1 liter is $1.25. This one is $6 divided by 5. So it's 1.2. $1.20 for 1 liter. Then the large is the cheapest. $10 divided by 9. This one is a recurrent decimal, so let's just keep 2 decimal place. $1.11. Right, so we know the large is the cheapest, where the small is the most expensive. Right, so the goal is to get the most number of large size. And this is 52. Of course, you can try 52 divided by 10. That's at most 5. Right, so if you do 10 times 5, then you need to add another $2, which is not enough to buy anything else, right? So this one is wrong. Right? The $2 cannot buy anything. Then let's try 52 equals to $10 times 4. Now 4 sets of the large. And then another $12, we can buy the medium, and we can buy 2. So $6 times 2. Right, this is 4 large plus 2 medium. So 4 large, each of them is 9 liters, 9 times 4. For the medium size is 5 liters each, 5 times 2. Total is 46 liters. Question 28. Right, this one is on half model. So let's label the triangles. Let's say this triangle 1, triangle 2, triangle 3. First, triangle 1 plus triangle 2. This is the triangle BCF. So that's half of the parallelogram. Half of ABCD. Okay, because they share the same base. The base is BC. And if you draw the height, this is the height. They also share the same height. So for the triangle is base times height divided by 2. The parallelogram is base times height. That's why the triangle equals to half of the parallelogram. Then we also know that triangle 1 plus triangle 3 equals to half of ABCD. This one is because that we can cut the parallelogram into 4 triangles. These two are the same, triangle 1. These two are the same, triangle 3. So you can see 1 plus 3 equals to half. So from here, we get that triangle 2, triangle 3, they are the same. This equals to 10. That's given in the question. Now let's move on to question 29. So there are 20 straight lines and 3 lines are parallel to each other, where the others, they are not parallel to each other. So do you want to find the maximum number of regions? This can be divided by the 20 lines here. Now we check the non-parallel lines first. If there is just one line, so we cut this region into, so we have a surface is cut into 2 regions. 1, 2. Then if for the same plane, if we get another line, this cut into 4 regions. Right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, for the same plane, let's say we get another line. So we will try to get the most number of intersection points. It will intersect with the other 2 lines given. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 regions. Let's just get one more. Okay, let's say we get another line here. Intersect with all the other lines. So you can check in the figure, we have a total of 11 regions. Now we can figure out the pattern. This plus 2, plus 3, plus 4. Okay. So we can work out the total number. The first figure, you can just treat it as 1 plus 1. Right? This all the way to the last figure. So first to second is plus 2, second to third is plus 3. Now for the non-parallel lines, we have 17 of them. So there will be 2 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 all the way to 17. This add up to 154. Then we check for the parallel lines. There are 3 of them. So each of the parallel line will intersect with all the other 17 lines. Right? If we intersect with one line, it will introduce 2 new regions. If we intersect with 2 lines, it introduces 4 new regions. Sorry, this is 3 new regions. And if we intersect with 3 lines, it will introduce 4 new regions. This one intersect with 17 lines here. So each of them give us 18 new regions. This 18 times 3. Another 54 regions. So we add them together. Total is 154 plus 54 equals to 208. Now, question 30. So, number of pairs made up 30% of the January sales. This one is 30%. Let's say the difference between them, this is 1U. So we let the total be 100. So we know that the pairs is 30. Orange, this 1 unit less. 30 minus 1U. Banana is 30 minus 2U. Apple is 30 minus 3U. So everything add up to the total 100. Let's add them together. Simplified. 120 minus 6u equals to 100. So the 6 units equals to 20. And this means that 3 units equals to 10. Right, we find the percentage of apples. So it's the apples over the total. Number of apples is 30 minus 3u. So 30 minus 10. Total is 100. This is just 20%. So x equals to 20. Hi everyone, I'm Mr. Zhang from Coco Education. So in this video, we discuss the solution for the last 5 questions. Now, the areas of these rectangles are given. It says that the sum of A and B is 23 cm squared. Sum of B and C is 44. And it says that all lengths of the rectangles are positive integers. So for 23, there's only one way, 1 times 23. Right, this side equals to 1. The other side is 23. So the other pair add up, B and C add up to 44. Now we can just do a bit of guess and check. So this works when this side equals to 2 and this is 21. Right, because 44, this is either 1 times 44 or 2 times 22. So you try 1 times 44, it doesn't work. Then we'll try the other option, 2 times 22. This is 2, this side is 22. So here this is 21. Right, this is 21, 21 and 2. This way we satisfy that D is a square. Okay, both sides equals to 21. So area of the square is 21 times 21. The answer is 441. Okay, now for the next question. So let's simplify the expression. First, we expand the bracket. Right, so we use the for method. The first, then outside, inside, and last. Right, so the first number of each bracket times together. This 1 times 1. The number that's outside, this 1 and 2 over y times together, that equals to 2 over y. So for inside, the two number that's inside is 2 over x and 1 times together equals to 2 over x. The last number of each bracket, 2 over x, 2 over y times together. 2 times 2 is 4. X times y is just xy. This equals to 1 plus 1 over 5. And so we cancel the 1 on both sides. So for the left-hand side, we get a common denominator, xy. The first term is everything times x. So the numerator is 2x. Second fraction is everything times y. So the numerator is 2y. The one is just 4. Equals to 1 over 5. So again, do the cross multiplication. So we get xy times 1. Right, equals to this 5 times 2x plus 2y plus 4. So xy equals to 10x plus 10y plus 20. Right, so we need to rearrange the numbers. Let's place the 10x and 10y to the other side. So xy minus 10x minus 10y. This equals to 20. Now I'll add another term, 10 times 10. So I'll add a 100 here, add a 100 here. This because now I can factorize the left-hand side, x minus 10 times y minus 10 equals to 120. Right, let's see. The first term is x times y. Right, the number that's outside this x times negative 10, so minus x, 10x. Number that's inside is negative 10 times y, so we get minus 10y. Last number of each bracket, negative 10 times negative 10, so we get 100 here. So now we have the product of two numbers equals to 120. We want the product xy to be the smallest, so x and y should be as close as possible. This works when x minus 10 equals to 10. Y minus 10 equals to 12. The product is 120. So simplify it, we get x equals to 20, y equals to 22. So x times y is 20 times 22 equals to 440. So question 33. Total cost is, let's convert it into cents, 1,470 cents. And the apple costs 3 cents more than the orange. Total number is 12 fruits. Okay. So the number of apples times the price. Let's say one orange is 1 U. And 1 apple is 1 U plus 3 cents. So we can find the total number. So 1 U plus 3 times the number of apples. I'll just use A to represent number of apples. For the orange, this 1 U times the number of apples, which I just use the letter O. So this add up to 1,470. Now let's simplify it. 1 U times number of apples plus 3 times number of apples. And this is 1 U times number of oranges equals to 1,470. Let's group these two together. This 1 U times number of apples plus number of oranges. And then we have 3 times number of apples equals to 1,470. So apples plus oranges is 12 fruits. This 1 U times 12, so 12 units plus 3 times number of apples equals to 1,470. Let's simplify it. Everything divided by 3. 4 units plus number of apples. So 1,470 divided by 3. There's 490. So number of apples is more than the number of oranges. Yeah. So we check for the number. This means that number of apples is more than 6. Right, and then we have to make sure the 4 units, this 1U is a whole number. So the first time it works is when number of apples equals to 10. Right, then 4U plus 10 equals to 490. 4U equals to 480, so 1U is 120. Yeah. So means there are 10 apples and 2 oranges. Now, how much did he pay for the apples alone? So it's 10 apples. Each of the apple is 1U plus 3. So 120 plus 3, 123 cents. Total is 1230 cents. Question 34. So the first group have 1 digit, second group 2 digits, third group 3 digits, then 4 digits, 5 digits, 6 digits, 7 digits, and 8 digits. Right. This one is testing you on triangular numbers. Total is 2024. So first we know that 1 plus 2 plus 3 all the way to 63 equals to 2016. Then to get 2024, it will be 1 plus 2 plus 3 all the way to 63. Then after that, the next group is not complete. There's only an additional 8 numbers here. This one is an incomplete group. Okay, so now total is 2024. This is for the total number of digits. They're asking the number of zeros. So try the first group, there's no 0. It's just 0. Second group, there's 1 0. Out of the 2 digits, there's 1 0. In the third group, 3 digits, there are 2 zeros. So number of 0 is one less than the group number. So for group 63, there are 62 zeros. For the next group, there are only 8 digits. So it's 1 followed by 7 zeros. This 7. So everything added together. From 1 to 62, the sum is 1 plus 62 times 62 divided by 2. Then we add in the 7. This equals to 1960. Now, for the last question, so every day is divided into 3 sections. The morning, afternoon, and evening. Let's just draw a table. Now, we check the number of days where it is rainy and number of days is dry. Then we have the total. So there are 12 dry mornings, 13 dry afternoons. Let's say for the afternoon, the number of rainy days is 1U. So we get the total number of afternoons is 13 plus 1U. Now, total number of days is the same. So total number of mornings equals to total number of afternoons. This 13 plus 1U. From there, we work out that part of it is 12. The other one will be 1U plus 1. So 1U plus 1 plus 12 equals to 13 plus 1U. So for the evening, this is also 13 plus 1U. They are looking for the least possible number of days. This is when the total number of days here is the minimum. That's when 1U equals to 0. So minimum number of days is 13 plus 0, 13 days. Right. Then we'll see that if this one is a 0, so this equals to 1. This equals to 0. It says it rained 12 times. There's 1 plus 0 plus 11. So total is 12. Okay, it rained 12 times. Then this is 2. This all equals to 13. Okay, then the number of times when it's dry, there's 12 plus 13 plus 2, 27. Where everything add up together is 39. Okay. So 13 days, 13 morning, 13 afternoon, 13 evenings.